NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, "In that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable."
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Pass to Booker. Here's Paul. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good. And George with some nice D. Here's Leonard. And he gets the bucket.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Tipped. Westbrook against Paul. The drive by Westbrook. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Paul. Here's Okogie. Leonard defending. Back to Paul. Puts it up from 12. And the jumper falls for him.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Booker. George defending. Here's Durant. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Yeah, KD depositing that second chance bucket, and most of that coming because of his length.
Launches it. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Here's Zubats following the score by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. George for 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
That's good from Ayton. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Leonard passes to George. Leonard outside to the left wing. Paul against Westbrook, and he banks in the layup.
This is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And Ayton gets it to go.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Westbrook against Paul. Here's Zubac, and the layup falls.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Booker. Outside Paul to the middle. Here's Okogie. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's Morris. George outside. Leonard for three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. George against Booker. Shoots over George. Booker no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. George against Booker. The 6-footer. George's shot is off. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
George outside. Back to Westbrook. Five to shoot. Let's go with a three. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Pass to George. Fires the three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Plumlee's checked in for Morris.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
He drops it from range.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space, does not hesitate there.
Pass to Booker. Up top, Paul. To the inside. Ayton. The shot comes out. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Here's Leonard. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here's Craig. Pass to Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
George against Durant. A nice shot by Zubats. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead. Outside Paul. Aiden inside. He's checked by Plumlee. Aiden, no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Westbrook, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Leonard, and the Suns also making a change. Lee, he's checked in for Booker.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Pass to Aiden. Gets an open look and hits it. Aiden's got 10 points.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
For 3, Powell. They get it again. Zubats. It's good. He's got 6.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Back to Paul. A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. Can't connect from 14.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
George outside. Paul with a steal. Inside. Here's Lee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Norman Powell.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
The Suns leading. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
With a combination upbeat and unselfish, Durant is the face of the franchise that most people projected him to be.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Highland misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And the Clippers with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Powell passes to Plumlee. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Lee. Powell covers. Pass to Durant. Over Zubats. Again, the Suns good for 2.
How do you guard that? I mean, Durant at his size, he shouldn't be able to do that with that little effort.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, up 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's George, coming off a Suns make. Pass to Highland. George draws the double. Here's Highland. The 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Powell against Booker. Here's Okogie. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Count it. George has got 5.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, oh, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. From the high post. Suns keep it alive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to George. The 11-footer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Step back shot. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. 10 points for him.
Yeah, you're not going to see KD miss from that range very often.
Here's George. Oh, denied by Durant. Booker against Batum. Looking to end this cold spell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
That free throw good from Booker. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, BA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And Booker with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Batum, left side. That one a little long.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Leonard outside. Pass to Mann. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mann's got his first points of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Okogie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Here's Mann. George outside, fires from deep. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Pass to Booker. And here's Payne. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Durant. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Leonard passes to George. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession from outside the arc. Durant's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Westbrook finds Batum. And here's George, defended by Payne. George draws the double. And there's Leonard on the assist by George.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
2 shots, foul, 2.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
That's good from George.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package. That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Leonard. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Payne. This one for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Leonard way outside. And they recover it. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And stolen by Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Craig is checked in for the Suns. And Leonard drops them both. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Booker, good.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. Now Westbrook. 6 points for him. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Craig passes to Booker. The shot, no good. Ooh, nice D from George. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Gordon, he's checked in for man. And the Suns also making a change. Biyombo's checked in. Here's Leonard. Give him 8. Up top, Gordon. Booker defending. Just 5 on the clock. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Gordon. Westbrook's got 11.
Playing with stars throughout his entire career, Russell Westbrook won himself, but he's learned how to operate without the ball.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Payne with the bucket.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's George. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 8 now. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Booker, the pass to Durant. Now Payne, pounded by Westbrook. Booker against Gordon. Booker, good. 10 points for him.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
George outside. Pass to Plumlee. Can they get it? And they'll get another chance. Now here's George. Gordon with it. Booker defending. Gordon can't hit. Durant against Leonard. Now Biyombo. Right side Booker. Up and over Gordon. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Kevin Durant has.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the... A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that's going to do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Leonard for 3. George, and Ayton pulls it down. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Westbrook with the miss. Phoenix's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Paul against Westbrook. Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Free throw is good from Durant. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Paul. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Over Morris. Here's Ayton. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That's good from Ayton.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Okogie. George against Booker. Paul with it. Lets it go from 14. Westbrook with the rebound. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Here's Ayton. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he might be as old school a center as you're going to find. Ayton thriving in close now.
George outside. Back to Westbrook. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Suns. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Durant, pass to Booker. Right side, Durant. Back to Paul. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Westbrook with it. 11 points in the game. George outside. Here's the 3. Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Paul from the arc. No luck on that one. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Leonard against Ayton. George outside. There's the triple. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's George. 13 points in the game. Booker against George. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Westbrook. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8. Knocks down the step back J. Leonard's got 10.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Back to Leonard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Covington comes in for Morris. And it's Mann in for Westbrook. Ross, he's checked in for the Suns.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Back to Ross. Plumlee against Aiden. Down low. Here's Okogie for three. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
The Suns have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to Lee. Now Paul. Goes up at the stripe. Misses off the right iron.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The drive by Powell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
Here's Lee. Pass to Biyombo. Now Craig. Over Covington. Misses off the left iron. Powell outside. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Paul. And here's Leonard. Plumlee with it. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 15 points.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
Pass to Powell. Here's Mann. Launches a three. And Craig pulls it down.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Ross against Powell. Shot to end the cold streak. Nice shot by Ross.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
The first free throw is good.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
And so he hits both. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Lee. Biombo with it. Plumlee on him. Fades. Here's Craig. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Covington. Here's Powell. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Paul passes to Craig. No good off the back of the rim. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Leonard. Now Powell. Leonard against Craig. Count that bucket. Leonard's got 17 points.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think he'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
Now here's Paul. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Clippers. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Paul. 2 on the clock. That shot off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall, he's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release.
George, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Durant.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And for the Suns, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Morris.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Morris. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Paul. Back to Okogie. Outside Paul. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now. Here's George. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Oh, there's the alley.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Gordon outside. Yes, on the jumper.
When you run the pick and roll like they did right there, it's a thing of beauty as Eric Gordon really gets the best look at the rim on the play.
Booker finds Durant. Back to Booker. Fires for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
To the inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now here's Booker. Ooh, nice D from George. Pass to Highland. And stolen by Paul. In transition. Durant for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. 3-pointer. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Durant, no good. Booker against George. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the 4th, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Phoenix calls timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Paul. Shoots over Westbrook. Paul can't get it to go.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
That's a miss. His 6th miss in 11 tries. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the Suns miss again.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Plumlee. It's George on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Paul against Westbrook. The baseline J. Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to George. Westbrook outside. Morris with it. Gordon outside. 4-3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Pass to Aiden. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he drops the first. Leonard's checked in for Gordon. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Well, Phoenix is shooting 27% here in the 4th. Pass to Okogie. Now Booker. Six to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Poke loose. Paul with a steal. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And Durant still has that flush. Just an easy deuce for him.
Lets it go from the wing. That's tipped. Oh, denied by Durant. Now Booker. George defending. And Booker with the jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight.
And he might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Now here's Paul, and it's good. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Booker against George. Morris outside. Booker against George. An open look for Booker. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard can't get it to go. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Back to Paul. George against Booker. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's going to go on Devon Booker.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
No good on the free throw. Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 10.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Here's Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Zubats. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Outside Booker. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.